If half the world is missing, then we'll know I loaded the wrong save, but I think it was the most recent. According to the dates, I'll know right away. Because I was playing last night. Looks good, looks good. This dirt is new. Alright, let me just show you real quick the changes. Then I'll go run, get the drink, and then we'll work on some of the tech. Okay. We'll start upstairs first. I don't think much has changed in my energy room yet, except I had to add another engine for power, because when everything's running at the same time, it does drain. You can make batteries to solve that temporarily. Crazy shit going on in here now. These item pipes are really cool. So like these dark gray ones and these see-through ones are both item pipes, but different mods, and they work in different ways and have different costs. So one might be more advantageous than another. I think these ones are actually less laggy, maybe, because they don't have the items flowing through them. They work a little bit differently, and they find their destination a little bit differently too. So for example, these ones can only fill 1/2 of a double-side chest. It won't fill a double, but these ones fill the whole chest. So in ways they have different purposes and also different ways for sorting. So I was just trying to come up with the cheapest, quickest way to sort stuff. I'm definitely not doing it the best way, but it does work. So like, we got dust sieving here, and this one, every so many blocks, will sieve gravel. The rest of it is being turned into dust instead. So everything is being piped out and then hitting these chests one by one. And there's certain things that I don't want to work on or don't want to keep. I could keep them, but I don't really have the machines to handle everything at the moment. So I'm just going directly for what I want, what I need. And so it's outputting the stuff I don't want and putting it into the trash can. And then going to the next box to check for stuff I don't want or do want. And it keeps going until eventually it comes down to here, stuff that I do want, and ultimately into this chest. Looks like one's slid through my filters. The way I have it set up isn't perfect. This one should not have made it through. So it might have been a fluke. I got certain things going on here. This is using a hardened item duct. So if, for example, there's people playing on the server for a long time and I'm not here to handle my chests, stuff could start overflowing. If this filled up all the way and this filled up all the way, stuff will back up and stuff will start popping out of the sieves and just spewing all over the ground endlessly. So to prevent that, you use things like this hardened item duct. I know it says item duct, but it's a hardened one. It's got this red marker. And if it detects overflow from this chest, then and only then will it go down this hardened one. It's like some kind of like bypass valve. So it knows when there's overflow coming, and then it'll just go to the trash can instead of lagging the server and stuff. And I kind of need help building a dirt factory. I started the best I could. It's probably going to be painfully slow, but I do have fully automated dirt production right now. And I was testing things, trying to figure out how to sort things. So some of this is temporary. But way over here, I have one harvester and one planter working on trees. I know, it looks fucking crazy. And the harvester has this mechanic called sludge. It's like buildup of gunk in the machine as it works. And if it gets to 100%, the machine stops working. So you have to empty the sludge. And the way you do that is by outputting it with as a liquid. Any way you want. And then you have to send it to a sludge boiler machine. And that burns it, basically. You have to be kind of careful, and I built it off to the side because if you get within 3 blocks of an active running sludge boiler, it poisons you, and you'll start to lose your health. And I can probably show it. It's not running right now, so maybe it won't do it. But the next time it transfers, it would start killing me, basically. So the range isn't huge, but you don't want to like build it in the middle of your base because you'll just kill yourself. And then that sludge actually burns off into other byproducts. You could just like trash the items, have it output to a trash can, but I have it going up a huge pipe currently. Up into the house, up there in the roof. And I was probably going to convert this into a storage room with tons and tons of barrels. Like 1 barrel for each type of item I want to keep. You know, diamonds, redstone, whatever. But this is just the sludge output, basically. And it gives you kind of some weird items. I don't know if you'll need, so I'm just keeping them all for now anyway. Like peat. That's for like some kind of farm stuff. Red sand. Clay. Okay, podzol. I don't know what that is. Special kind of dirt where grass doesn't grow on it. Like, I don't know if you need that. So probably could trash most of it automatically. So basically that's probably gonna be my next job, is setting up the proper storage room, but this can definitely all be cleaned up too. I was just trying to do it as dirty and quick as possible and see what works. It's not perfect. I just desperate to get something right, desperate for automation. So I'll just let that crank it while it can. Yeah, the harvesters are a little bit more expensive to make than the machines in the quest line, which I put in here. Stone choppers. I've been using these forever. They work really well with flint hatchets. So I've been automating tons and tons of leaf farming with those, which is from these. But the system isn't fully automated. You still have to repair the hammers. I suppose you could do that with machines, but I just went this route instead to use the planter down here, which you can use with any kind of like farming thing. This can harvest anything. And actually, I had it too close to my base at first, and it was all this wood from my base was destroyed because the trees grew up there, and then the harvester ate at my base. So I gotta be careful. I moved it farther away. Why do you need dirt? Farming. But my plan was mainly for the aesthetics. I'm covering up the stone with another layer. I have 3 layers of stone, and then I'm just gonna do 1 layer of dirt. And then try and grow like a forest around here just to make it look like a real Minecraft world and not a skyblock. Make it more nice. But yeah, I mean, you need it for farming too. So I'm going mass dirt production. But it's pretty slow at the moment. Really, I need more of these setups and tons of more barrels cranking through compost. Like, I only got 6 at a time right now. So it works. It's just but not that fast. This could be way scaled up. Go for a run, have a good run. Like, what happened here? Is this working? Looks like it paused. I don't think I've quite used this transfer node right. I don't know. The see-through item ducts might work more easily. They're also cheaper to make. But I do remember from the Technic days, playing the Technic mod pack, that you would have tons of these see-through item ducts running all over your base. But like eventually it might get kind of laggy. So I don't know if it really matters. I guess it doesn't matter until it's a problem. So yeah, these kind of ducts can't work together, but you can pick one or the other. So I'll just pick whatever purpose you find it better for. Yep. I think these ones shoot it through faster too. That's what I've noticed. These ones, it has to like wait for the travel time. But over here, it's like pew, 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 pew. But it's pretty cool to see it. We could run a pipe from my base all the way across the map to one of your bases. Just watch the items go. Quest-wise, can probably start to wrap some of these up. Oh, I needed slime. I don't know how to get that yet. Might have to Google it. My only idea is to go into the nether and kill slimes, but there's this plant that can somehow allow you to farm it. Maybe we can get it from seeding dirt or something. Receiving one of these. Once we get all the dirt down, we can make like a proper farm. Try to knock out the sky farm quests. And kind of just pick whatever we're interested in. Magic stuff. Looks like I have to make that first before I can do any of these. You have to make 100 cherry cheesecakes. Damn. So that'll be really cool, right? Like we're gonna have to like build a warehouse just to make fucking cheesecakes, because there's no way it's gonna fit in my house that I have now. Just need a whole new setup for it. That'll be fun. Dirt, dirt, dirt. I threw down some grass seeds. It's pretty slow to spread. So eventually this will all turn green, and we'll put down some other shrubberies and trees or whatever. Then scope out a place to put the farm. April, Meow Mix, what up? My #1 favorite VR streamer. Thank you, April. Late night gamers, what up, what up? Yes. I was just doing a introduction here. industrial introduction, I'll call it. It's insane. It's very challenging, but very fun. I was also about to run outside to try and find a vending machine to get an energy drink, because if I don't, I'll pass out when I end the stream and I won't make it to the gym. I don't know if I have any alternatives. Yeah. My sleep schedule's messed up, so I kind of have to. I'm telling myself I'll start to wrap up things and do chores at 11:30 to get to bed by 12. Because I'm usually not disciplined to go to bed early. Yeah, this is really advanced stuff. Yep. It's good though. It's good. I'm hoping it attracts people. I understand if it's too much for some people, but those aren't the kinds of people I'm trying to get to play. We're trying to get the people who need a game to dive into right now until a better game comes out, because this can keep your time and attention for a while if you let it. Yeah, I've been stealing DNA's food pretty much since day one, because my garden hasn't been big enough to sustain me. I'm gonna go take some right now, actually. Working on the garden is definitely next priority, huh? After this dirt factory stuff. I'm coming for your wheat. I need more wheat. Until I can make cheesecakes. 100 cheesecakes for the quest. Then maybe I'll never need wheat again, huh? Maybe. They probably give more hunger back and stuff. This is just the, like, pleb food. The pleb food for poor people. How did I pick up a seed? Did I accidentally knock one off? I don't see anything missing. I'll pay you for your food supplies if you want. I got enough automation at this point where just about everything's automated. I'm gonna have to build two big smelters under the house. Get rid of this one. Kind of clear it out. Oh shit, I broke this. There we go. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna hold still on this screen. I'm sorry to leave you like this, but I'm gonna step outside and run down the street in my sandals, looking for the right vending machine I need. I gotta get this drink. You know what? I'll leave my phone here. That's how dedicated I am. Okay. I'll be right back. I'm gonna find my coin purse, and I'll be right back as quick as I can. April's gonna go drink and not sleep. Ah, splendid. Enjoy. Cheers. Thank you again. April Meow Mix. Be right back, guys. Oh man, glad I grabbed some extra coins with me, because it cost a little bit more at the vending machine. They only had one kind. Monster Original. Time is at 5. Okay. I think I've been streaming for 11 hours now. The green one. The black and green one. Out of breath. Alright. My dream is basically to recreate what the Yogscast did. I want a huge brick building right here dedicated for dirt production. I want us to have a dirt factory. The biggest dirt factory you've ever seen. Replicating or reusing the process I have here. I want dirt. Dirt, 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 dirt. I want dirt. I wonder what you can get from sieving dirt. Dirt. Seeds, seeds, seeds. Seeds, 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 seeds. Okay. I mean, semi-valuable. Once you got these seeds, you don't really need it. I was wondering if, like, maybe something rare could come from it, even if it's just 1% chance. So I guess not actually all that valuable. 53 dirt. How long was that? 5 minutes? Making a stack every, like, 7 minutes? It's kind of slow. Could do much better than that. At least the grass is spreading faster now. Much faster. See? More homey than just cobblestone. Been drinking so many other flavors of Monster. The original actually tastes really good now. Nice switching back. Do. Okay. What do we want to work on first? How's this doing? So that one piece ended up not coming back in here that I said missed a filter. Just by chance somehow skipped it. To me right now, redstone is still the cash money crop. Redstone, redstone, redstone. If you got a lot of redstone, you own the world. you can do whatever you want. Everything else is kind of coming when it needs to be. Like, this is literally the only redstone I have, I think. Oh, here's some. Okay. So, like, I only have 2 stacks? Damn. So, like, I was saying, these pipes cost a lot more. Like, this piece right here, this transfer node, costs 11 redstone. Whereas, like, this one, I don't know. Let me see. Might cost 2. 1. Way cheaper. Way cheaper. A little bit easier to use, I've noticed as well. I had to break out all my glass during construction, so I gotta rebuild it. So let's work on some of the quests while automation's going. Trying to like build up a base. I'll probably rebuild these smelteries tonight. Move them over there. All right. I'm not ready to make cheesecakes. 500 liquid DNA buckets. 100 deluxe cheeseburgers. Oh my god. That's gonna be fun. $500 chocolate milks? How do you make a chocolate milk? Okay. I don't know. All right. Those are too hard right now. Let's take the beginning stuff. Knock these out. Let's do workshop table. Oh my god. They're expensive parts. I can probably do it, but they're expensive. The workshop table can have up to 4 modules inside in any combination of furnace or crafting table. A crafting table module can be upgraded to an auto crafting table to have extra storage space. A furnace module can be upgraded to have an input queue. Both the table and the furnace can be upgraded to store charges for later instant processing and process faster. The workshop table itself can have global upgrades applied. Confusing. Probably don't need it right now. But for automating stuff down the line, this can be helpful. So it's trying to teach us wood, stone, planks, stone. Oh. Stone, wood. Blank upgrade. Okay, that's weird. Iron and redstone. Better get the redstone pile. Trying to keep this churning out stuff. Just keep it going. It's giving me iron right now. Iron, redstone. Okay, got it. Boom. Charger. Okay. Production speed. Need lapis lazuli this time. Or is it lapis lazuli? I think it's pronounced lazuli, but I'm always going to pronounce it lazuli. Yo, why this fly won't go away? Get out of here. I got cockroaches, I got flies. What the hell, man? Do I live in the hood? What's going on? Why is my place so janky? Damn. I'm supposed to be richest man in Japan. Not richest man of cockroaches in Japan. Trying to, Red Bull. Trying to, man. If I don't go before 6 o'clock, I don't know. I probably won't end up going. I can't stand waiting for machines anymore. The gym is just too small for that. If I could wait in a waiting area or somewhere that wasn't like literally on top of someone else. So you just gotta beat people there. Get there before they get there. That didn't work. There we go. Production speed. Workshop table. I don't have one of them. I'm surprised it doesn't have us build one. Let me look it up. Oh, it's called a production table. Planks. Cobblestone. Blank upgrade. I'm gonna make one. Because I want to see what these do. Production table. Whoa, shit, man. What's this? Okay, it takes power. And make sure it's got these detected. Can I put them in here or something? Upgrades. Oh. Global upgrades? No? Okay. This is to transfer things in and out to the table. Main. I don't know what to do there yet. That's weird. I have to put something else in it first. Auto crafter. Planks, piston, cobblestone, blank upgrade. Hey, that was a different blank upgrade. Planks, stone. Oh, it just looks different. I don't know, that was cobblestone. Stone. Piston, cobblestone, planks. I think I already have a piston made. Made some by accident. Or not. Unless I left it upstairs. Oh, it's right here. There we go. Complete. Can I use this yet? Oh, maybe it needs power first. We'll try hooking it up. Let's build the last thing. Iron, glowstone, dust, and glass. I got plenty of glowstone. The original Monster Flare is still one of the best. It's still my go-to. It's nice to mix it up sometimes. Wow, look at that grass coming in. I've never been so happy about grass. It must be a dad. Fuel efficiency improves the fuel efficiency of solid fuel types. Yay, complete. Hooray! Quest complete, workshop table. Okay, let's just tap into our power grid over here. See if I can make it do something. Oh. Trying to dismantle it. Only takes pickaxe. Maybe the power has to be underneath. I guess it doesn't like this kind of power cable. Did I build the wrong thing? Oh. Dark. I'll move back down. Oh. So it doesn't use those, it uses the solar thing. I guess. Probably look it up. I'm sure it probably takes another kind of cable. That one went in. Why won't these? Oh, you can see it filling up a little bit. Alright, time to look up the wiki, man. It's called production table. It looks like it must be useful for something. Where's the wiki though? What is this? Oh yeah, this is it. Production table that contains a multiple modular crafting table and or furnace. Ah, okay. So it's like crafting table and furnace all in one automation, I guess. Main. Ooh, okay. Upgrades. Huh. Oh. How do you like pick what you're crafting in it? Do I need like an end product here? I need some quick directions without having to watch a YouTube video. Steve's workshop. Like, I don't know how he got these different patterns in these blocks. Mine are just blank. This is the transfer part. Auto transfer these supplies to it. Oh, notice in the... Oh, you can put coal in here. I could probably throw it in there if I wanted. Oh, it's eating my wood. I was charging it fast. Oh, there's gotta be a way you can input that then. You could have it feed from a pipe wood or something, you know? So another need for this harvester. If it doesn't take the other kinds of energy, it might not.
Hello, I'm here with a brand new mod
Hello?
called Steve's Workshop, and I gave myself 5 days to complete this. Well, I wasn't finished. I gave myself another day. It's pretty much done. That's matter. You can do it.
What?
You don't even need to have to.
How did he get that far?
Hover over this one, it's not going to do that. The opposite is also true. If I hover over this slot, the crafting bench and the furnace is going to go.
Oh. So whatever you put in. Oh. So you can put either a crafting bench or furnace in one of these slots. And that opens up the other windows. So you can like pick what you're crafting. here I could craft more crafting tables. Ooh, okay. Now I can put in these upgrades. So from here, you specify inputs and outputs. So like we're making cheeseburgers, right? I need to make 100 cheeseburgers. That takes a lot of different things to make a cheeseburger, right? You got the lettuce, you got the tomato, whatever. So you can set up your assembly line, and I'm sure there's different kinds of machines you can use, but this could be part of it. Is auto-assembling the sandwich and then running item ducts and just having it feed and come out and daisy chain everything together. This is cool. Probably take a little bit more time to learn. I've never gotten this far before, but makes sense. You just gotta like read up a little bit sometimes.
But maybe
I'll see if you like got anywhere with it.
Goes up, it's going to be 8 times as much fuel, so it's much more expensive than normal. But the good thing about this is it can charge whenever, like when you're out or hour. It's not good. And we can take a look on that.
I mean, he's got a 36-minute explanation on it.
Now
Jesus.
the wood in there. It's not going to move the ladders because they can't fit in that slot, so it's not going to try. And then if I add a stack of coal here, it's going to add that like that, one item at a time. So now you can probably guess
Okay.
what this one does.
I get it. Cool shit. I'll leave it there for now. How much dirt did we make in that time? I swear to God, if it's not a full stack, I'm gonna make all my VIPs jump on Minecraft right now and make a dirt factory. Stack and a half. Alright, you guys got lucky, alright? You lucked out. I almost made you play Minecraft with me. VIPs. That's right. Had a job interview went so fucking bad. Damn. I've never really had many go good. Yeah. I know the feels. Trying to think which ones have gone good in my life. I've had some good ones too, but just comes down to fucking stupid luck. Oh, really? I don't know where it was. I feel like I've interviewed for somewhere before that gave me interview questions that were for someone typical for someone who just graduated college, like describe your biggest weaknesses and your biggest advantages to working with another person. Like, are you fucking kidding me? I've already been working for 2 years doing this job. Are you... Hello? Are you serious? Are you 12 years old? What kind of questions are these? Are you going off the script your teacher made for you in 5th grade? Let's ask the big boy questions now. If that ever happens to me again, I'm fucking leaving. I would leave. I would walk away. Cause you know that maybe the job is good, but the people aren't. There's something wrong with the people. As they say, they're interviewing you, but you're also interviewing them. It's both ways. They might not see it that way. The smart people will see it that way. The smart employers will try to sell it as well. But if they don't sell it, then it's probably not worth it anyway. Probably the wrong job. Oh, I see. Personality traits. Wait, what personality traits can you bring to the company? Oh, what the fuck? Miss, I'm 42 years old. Alright? What the fuck do you think I bring? Humor? Charisma? Lady? I've been working longer than you've been alive, alright, Missy? By got it darn here, let me tell you about the last time I made some elephant ears at the State Farm Zoo. Alright? Don't tell me how much sugar I need to put on it. Don't tell me why that'll help. Oh? Oh, I don't know. You know, well, Maybe if it's an entry-level position, though, you might be likely to get hit with something like that. I would probably still leave, though. But, yeah. God, I'm so impatient now. It's kind of bad, maybe. Bringing donuts on Friday. She might like that. Dude, honestly, like, I feel like bullshitting an answer that makes someone laugh rather than bullshitting an answer to try and look serious is probably better. Then it just kind of throws it back at them like, nice job asking me a bullshit question. Without being really rude, I guess. Whee! Alright. Well, that's all the time we have for it today, folks. Thanks for looking at my factory. I don't have a name for it yet. Think of a name. It's about 11 and a half hours, coming up to 12 hours stream today. I'm gonna hit the gym before it gets too crowded. No night stream. I'm not gonna eat outside the park again. I'm gonna eat on my goddamn sofa right behind me, watching Netflix. Okay. Looks complicated. Yeah, I explained it all, but it's not too complicated. Just took a little while to figure out. Everyone have a good rest of the day. I'll be back in the morning, at least an hour before going outside. I'll see you then. Take it easy, everyone. Bye. Oh, I forgot. I was trying to host people today. Let me see if I can host someone again. Alright, we hosted someone big-ish. I'll say big, so we'll host someone small now. Miss G. She's at the beach, goddamn, it looks nice. Not in a swimsuit, but looking at the water. Alright, go say hi. Have a good day. Bye, everyone.